on the movie. I cannot wait to see it. Can you tell us a little bit about your character and kind of what you think the overarching theme of the movie is?
Yeah, this movie, We Three Kings, is an amazing project. I shot a lot of Christmas and holiday films, and this one's a lot different because of what the story is about. I don't want to give too much away, but it unravels as something very beautiful. It deals with grief. And me losing my little sister 2.5 years ago, this was actually, it helped me heal. And I'm excited for people to see it because a lot of people deal with grief very differently, right? So it's very rare you get a holiday film, but also a beautiful story in it where you can learn something. So We Three Kings, November 30th on Lifetime. It's probably one of my favorite projects. And I also got another holiday film with China McCain coming out called Brewster Millions Christmas, a remake of Richard Pryor film. So, I'm just excited to for these projects for everybody to see them.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So on the first one, because I'm going to get into the second one in a second.
Yeah.
On the first one, you spoke about how the movie kind of deals with grief and how that kind of intertwined with your personal life and losing your sister. Were you able to learn anything from your character, or do you relate to them in any way?
This character in particular, he's kind of like the knight in shining armor, so he's that light, right? But throughout the story, the other characters are going through it, and you could see a little bit of your life through everybody in this movie. So I say, as a whole, when you watch this, it's like going to therapy. And I learned a lot on set. And like I said, I think a lot of people are going to learn from this film, not just be entertained when they watch this on Lifetime.
And how was your time on set and working with the rest of the cast? Are there any memorable moments that stand out to you?
It's always a good time on a Derek Williams set. Derek, my boy from New Orleans, one of the producers on this. We shot it in Canada. And I don't want to say too much, but we shot the movie not too long ago. This is one of the fastest turnarounds I ever seen in movie history. I'm just saying, Tyler Perry, step your game up, brother. I learned from Tyler Perry to where he's so efficient at shooting movies. But I think we did this the Tyler Perry way, where we were able to shoot a movie and get it out there within 2 months.
And you said you learned a lot from Tyler Perry. You've been in a lot of holiday films.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to, or do you anticipate stepping behind the camera and doing directing or writing?
Oh yeah, of course. I've been working on a project for over 10 years called Monster, and it's a Creed meets Scarface. I'll be directing, starring, and producing that. So I got to train for about 6 months, put on 25 pounds of muscle before we start filming that. But I'm excited, and it's always been in my blood. When I did my Nickelodeon show, I produced and directed on there at 16, 17 years old. Went to USC Film School, learned about everything behind the scenes. So it's definitely going to be a lot of Romeo Miller movies coming soon.
My last question for you is, you said you're doing a Richard Pryor remake. How did that come about? And do you feel any pressure there?
Who doesn't feel pressure? I think everybody involved in that movie feel pressure. Richard Pryor is truly a legend, one of the greatest ever. And to be remaking Brewster Millions, I never would have thought in a million years I'll be the leading man doing a Richard Pryor remake. His family was amazing. Shout out to Rain Pryor. Shout out to Richard Pryor Jr. And shout out to our leading lady of the movie, China McCain. Truly one of the most talented people I've worked with on planet Earth. I'm excited for y'all to see this movie. It comes out December 5th. And this is one of those ones you're going to laugh. So the difference with Brewster Millions and We Three Kings, you're going to cry in We Three Kings. In Brewster Millions Christmas, you're going to get a lot of laughs in there.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
He has the rest of the questions for you.
Okay.